Hey there, it's been a while. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be grateful to you.
The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers Tuesday, January 21st. Steffy tricks Hope. Jack faces Lee's interrogation. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, January 21st, suggest that some sneakiness is coming up, but we have a programming note to give along first. Due to presidential inauguration coverage, BNB will be preempted on Monday, January 20th. Fortunately, the program will pick right back up with more drama on Tuesday's all-new episode, so let's examine what's in store. Steffy Forrester will have a meeting with Hope Logan in the design office that she's sure to find uplifting. Hope will act like Carter Walton is already accomplishing wonderful things with his new vision for Forrester Creations. After Hope plays up their possible collaboration with Daphne Rose, she'll use it as a sign that the organization is headed in the right way. Steffy may agree it's incredibly stunning and toss out some Daphne-related ideas because she already said she could fund the perfume line. Since Hope will be unaware to the harm Daphne poses, Steffy will know her plan is on the correct track. In the main office, Carter will speak with Daphne about her incredible job, so she'll question whether he's genuinely seeking for something incredible when she invades his area. We'll see Daphne take some efforts toward seducing Carter, but how will he respond? Of course, it'll take more than one charming conversation to steal Carter's attention away from Hope. Carter might even get a bit uncomfortable at this point, but he may ultimately brush off Daphne's conduct since it'll appear innocuous enough for now. However, Daphne may realize that she's having an influence on Carter and report back to Steffy with positive news. Since Daphne feels confident she can make herself alluring to Carter soon enough, she may have some positive developments to pass along to Steffy. In Lee Finnegan's office, she'll keep pushing Poppy Nozawa to fess up about hitting the sheets with Jack Finnegan and conceiving Luna Nozawa. Poppy hasn't verified or refuted Lee's latest notion yet, so she may continue to stonewall Lee on Tuesday's program. Lee will eventually demand Jack's attendance in her office as well, so that'll offer her a chance to interview Jack and Poppy together. Did Poppy genuinely have an affair with Jack that led to him fathering Luna? Could John Finnegan be Luna's real dad instead in a stunning twist? It all depends on just how scandalous BNB intends to take this tale, so remain with us for more predictions on all the drama. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers predict Lee will refuse to back down until Jack and Poppy give her some answers, so stay tuned. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Ridge and Taylor elope, come home married and enrage Brooke? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers claim that Ridge Forrester could convince Taylor Hayes to take a significant leap forward as a couple. There's already been some talk of Taylor and Ridge living together again, but maybe remarriage may be on the future too. That would undoubtedly sting for Brooke Logan after the way Ridge dragged his heels on remarrying her. Ridge tried to act like it was a been there, done that sort of thing with Brooke, but he might have a different opinion with Taylor soon enough. BNB has a special location shoot coming up, so perhaps that might become part of Taylor and Ridge's tale. Ridge would whisk Taylor off to some exotic destination and get caught up in the moment with her there. We can absolutely imagine Ridge blurting out a proposal and convincing Taylor to marry him ASAP. Taylor and Ridge might elope on their romantic getaway, so they might give their family updates on some great news later. Could Ridge and Taylor come home as a married couple? Can you imagine Brooke's astonished and outraged reaction if Taylor becomes the next Mrs. Forrester that easily? Steffy Forrester is thrilled over her parents' reunion, but she's been a little apprehensive about Ridge's track record. Taylor has a sensitive heart, so Steffy doesn't want Ridge to cause additional pain for her mom. Ridge might ultimately decide to give Taylor a large commitment as a way to prove his love. We might see Ridge swear to be with Taylor forever, even if forever never turns out to be very long on a soap. How would you feel about Taylor and Ridge eloping? Is Taylor making a mistake by trusting Ridge with her heart, or is he actually committed to her this time around? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest Taylor and Ridge's future will come with some unexpected twists and turns, so we'll bring you more predictions on any big milestones. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Daphne Rose's decision comes back to bite Steffy Forrester. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest there's a gorgeous new face at Forrester Creations, and she's going to stir quite a bit of mayhem. Daphne Rose made her big debut on the CBS serial, and a significant impression on fans at home and Ridge Forrester. Steffy Forrester seems to think that Daphne is the solution to their prayers, but things could go south quickly. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Daphne Rose arrives. BNB comings and goings have been teasing the arrival of Daphne Rose for a while now. You might recall portrayer Muriel Hilaire from her performance in the 2023 movie The Ritual Killer. This is Hilaire's first daytime TV job, but the French-American actress has acted in a few short movies and modest TV appearances in the past. Not only is she a terrific up-and-coming actor, but a very attractive woman, and the writers want to use that to their advantage. BNB spoilers. Daphne Rose creates chaos at FC. Daphne Rose was first introduced as the best nose in the business, and was approached by Carter Walton and Hope Logan to work on their new fragrance line. Little do they know, Daphne is a mole and seemingly besties with their foe Steffy Forrester. On Thursday's BNB episode, Steffy introduced her accomplice to her father Ridge Forrester and explained that she was truly working for them. Steffy claimed that not only was Daphne a smart business lady, but she also had a way with guys and is regarded as quite the seductress in the corporate world. Queen Steffy quipped that no man could resist Daphne. But that could come back to bite her. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Daphne Rose catches Ridge Forrester's eye. Ridge Forrester seems to already be way too impressed with Daphne Rose. Fans at home could watch the sparks leaping from their living rooms when Steffy made the introductions. Steffy worries that Daphne is going to flirt with Carter and wreck Hope's relationship. What if Daphne decides she likes Steffy's dad instead? After all the hard effort Steffy put in to bring her parents reconciled, that would certainly be ironic. Do you believe that Daphne Rose will capture Carter's eye? Should Hope be scared about their new partner? Or will Daphne be too preoccupied flirting with Steffy's dad?
Will Jack Finnegan tell the truth? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Lee Finnegan puts Jack Finnegan on the spot. Lee Finnegan is confident she knows the truth. But Poppy Nozawa is keeping her lips sealed. Lee berates her sister, asking her if Jack Finnegan is Luna Nozawa's real father. But all Poppy can seem to do is stutter and cry. Then, Jack shows up at his ex-wife's office and all hell breaks loose. Lee demands the same answers from Jack that she demands from Poppy. Did he have an affair with her sister and did he father Luna? Will Jack finally tell Lee the truth and acknowledge he is a serial philanderer who produced 2 children out of wedlock when his wife couldn't give birth to her own child? What does Jack have to lose at this point by telling the complete truth and nothing but? He and Lee separated after she found about Sheila Carter being John Finnegan's biological mom. It's not like Jack will blow up his marriage by speaking the truth. Is it feasible that he is not Luna's dad, and another Finnegan is? BNB spoilers. Daphne Rose makes her move while Hope Logan and Steffy Finnegan Forrester fight to stay from killing one another while in Eric Forrester's office. Daphne Rose gets to work. She finds Carter Walton in the design office and makes sure she sidles up to him. Daphne is very near to Carter as she purrs and flirts, which is what Steffy has her in Los Angeles to accomplish. This is a challenge to Daphne, as well as a favor for her friend Steffy. Hope can't wait to brag about signing Daphne to Forrester Creations, while Daphne can't wait to get Carter into bed. STFFY can't stop intruding in Hope's love life. Maybe if she had left Thomas Forrester and Hope alone, none of this would be happening right now. General Hospital. Young and Restless. Bold and Beautiful preempted on Monday, January 20th. Daytime soap spoilers and updates indicate General Hospital, as well as the 2 CBS soaps The Young and the Restless and the Bold and the Beautiful will be preempted on Inauguration Day. Days of Our Lives, which only streams on Peacock, will not be affected. However, GH will not be new on Hulu or ABC.com, nor will the CBS soaps on Paramount+. General Hospital spoilers. A new episode will air Tuesday, January 21st as normal. A new episode will air on Tuesday, January 21st as normal, and that will include all 3 broadcast network soaps. All 3 networks, ABC, CBS, and NBC, plan all-day coverage. This will cover at least from when inauguration celebrations begin at noon, and potentially part of the preceding festivities, which normally involve some kind of musical performance. It is not expected that activities would wrap up early, but in the event that they do, ABC will likely leave it up to local programmers to fill in the gap. Canadian fans will certainly get a rebroadcast of GH and potentially of their favorite CBS soaps as well. New programming will resume on Tuesday for all daytime programming as usual. A historical inauguration, Donald Trump is expected to be inaugurated as the 47th President of the United States on January 20th, 2025. His first inauguration in 2017. This momentous ceremony will take place in the magnificent rotunda of the United States Capitol, located in Washington, D.C. It will be the 60th presidential inauguration in U.S. history and Trump's second time taking the oath, signifying the beginning of his second and final non-consecutive term. Joining him will be J.D. Vance, who will assume the post of the 50th U.S. Vice President. Grover Cleveland was the only other president in history to be elected to non-consecutive terms in 1884 and 1892 as the 22nd and 24th president. Inauguration schedule. It's probable the networks will show the precursor to the inauguration ceremony. This year, concert by Carrie Underwood at 9:30 a.m. on the west lawn of the Capitol building, weather permitting. At 12 p.m., the new president will take the oath of office during the swearing-in ceremony, when the president delivers their inaugural address. Subsequently, the former president and vice president will depart. The incoming president will then sign paperwork in the president's room. Next, there will be a congressional luncheon at the Capitol Statuary Hall. The new president and vice president will then review the military troops on the east front steps of the Capitol. At 3 p.m., the presidential parade will proceed to the White House. Finally, the new president will attend and deliver comments at 3 separate inauguration balls. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Will Spencer Jr. make shocking discovery? This week on The Bold and the Beautiful, Bill Spencer will continue to hide his false daughter in the attic. Dollar Bill seems to assume that no one is going to notice Luna Nozawa, hidden out in the Spencer mansion. But his son is already growing suspicious. Here's what's coming up next on B&B. Spoilers ahead. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Luna Nozawa and Bill Spencer busted according to B&B spoilers. Bill Spencer is a bad actor. His son is not a fool and could tell something was off when he visited his dad. In fact, he even interrogated him about why he was acting so jumpy. Will even brought up Luna in prison to measure his father's responses. It's reasonable to say that Will is a chip off the old block and nothing gets past him. Next week on the CBS serial, Will Spencer Jr. will pay his father another visit at the estate. Conveniently, Dollar Bill won't be home, but his super secret house guest will be. Luna is already crushing on her almost brother. If Will Spencer stops by when no one is home, then there's a great likelihood Luna will make her presence be known. She's evil. She will let Will find her only, so that she may converse with the Spencer heir when Bill isn't present to stop her. B&B spoilers. Will makes a new friend. According to the B&B rumor mill, rather than ratting Luna out, Will could possibly befriend the intern-turned-killer. He might even feel horrible for her because she has to stay in seclusion and only has his dad to talk to. Will seems like he has a decent heart and might walk right into Luna's web of lies and deceit. Do you believe that Will Spencer Jr. will be the first to discover Luna lurking in the attic? Will he tell everyone about his father's new roommate? Or will he end up developing a liking to Loony Luna and visiting her in the closet while his dad's at the office. B&B spoilers. Daphne's romance with Ridge sparks a battle. Taylor and Brooke unite against her. The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates indicate Steffy Forrester Finnegan disclosed her hidden ace to Ridge Forrester. With fervor, Steffy gushed about the alluring attractiveness of Daphne Rose, declaring that no guy could possibly overcome her attraction. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Daphne Rose left when Finn arrived. Daphne's departure coincided precisely with John Finnegan's arrival in the driveway. This could set the setting for an exciting encounter between Daphne and Ridge. According to future teasers, Steffy has developed a scheme to reverse Carter Walton's recent deeds, enlisting the services of her friend from Paris, the renowned perfumer Daphne Rose. Initially, it looked that Daphne's mission would be to acquire information and potentially win over Carter's confidence. However, Steffy quickly disclosed the second phase of their plan. Daphne is also anticipated to become close to Carter. Both Steffy and Daphne assume this mission will be a stroll in the park. Yet as Daphne supports Steffy in LA, one must wonder, can she actually be trusted? B&B spoilers. Back to Finnegan's timing and Daphne Rose's exit. Daphne and Steffy were deep in conversation about the takeover at the Cliff home when Daphne decided it was time to depart, sneaking into her car just as Finn arrived. Curious, Finn inquired about the departing vehicle as he drew into the driveway. It struck Steffy as unusual since she had persuaded Daphne to linger a bit longer to meet her husband. Perhaps there's more to that request than meets the eye. Forthcoming leaks imply that Steffy will introduce Daphne to Ridge. Steffy's thrilled seeing Ridge moving on from Brooke Logan. It seems he's reigniting his romance with Taylor Hayes. But if Daphne genuinely possesses an irresistible charm, Ridge might just find himself seduced by the alluring Parisian perfume princess. Steffy would be immensely distraught if her friend tried to ensnare Ridge. After all, he's her father and completely off limits. However, Daphne appears like the kind of girl who disregards boundaries when she desires something. She goes after it without hesitation. If Ridge becomes fascinated with Daphne, they could end up sharing some sensual encounters. The situation might push Taylor and Brooke to join forces against Daphne. Steffy might also get involved, because she's the one who brought Daphne to Los Angeles in the first place. Taking it further, think if Daphne wanted to pursue both Ridge and Carter. This twist could motivate Hope Logan to team up with Steffy, Taylor, and Brooke to stop Daphne's advances. It would be wonderful to see these antagonists unite against a threat. Ridge hangs up on Brooke. Taylor agrees to move in. Hope Logan and Steffy Forrester agreed. It seemed strange for Steffy to be back in the office. Steffy wanted to run things by Brooke Logan, but Hope said her mother was out of the building right now. That led to some tension about the price Brooke had paid for her latest betrayal since she'd lost Ridge Forrester. Steffy suggested it was a lesson in karma, and was delighted that Brooke was out of Ridge's life for forever. Despite Ridge's prior addiction to Brooke, Steffy was delighted to see him back with Taylor Hayes. At the Cliff house, Brooke showed up and confronted Taylor about taking advantage of the situation with Ridge. After Brooke accused Taylor of being a backstabber, Taylor pointed out that she didn't conspire to have this happen. That said, Taylor was thrilled about her Ridge reunion and felt like it was something Brooke would just have to accept. After Taylor made good predictions about her future with Ridge, she hurried off to catch up with him. At the Forrester home, Ridge chatted to Eric Forrester and Zen Forrester Dominguez about Steffy's plan before talk shifted to the challenges in his love life. Ridge wasn't sure he ever really knew Brooke. Therefore, he was plainly drawn toward Taylor since he thought he could trust her. Later, Ridge had a phone call with Justin Barber and looked hopeful about his updates on battling the takeover. Once Taylor arrived, she brought Ridge the news about Brooke's tense visit. Ridge turned the issue to their intention to live together and proposed Taylor should move in the Forrester mansion until they could settle down their beach house designs. After Taylor consented, she expressed her gladness to be back together with Ridge and stated it was worth the wait. Taylor slipped away on Friday's B&B episode, which offered Ridge a chance to accept a call from Brooke in private. Once Brooke vented to Hope, she called Ridge on the phone and tried to convince him that things weren't totally over between them. Ridge was chilly toward Brooke and ultimately hung up on her, so she looked crushed. At the hospital, Lee Finnegan wanted Poppy Nozawa to confirm what she'd thought all these years. While Lee was off focusing on her medical profession, she imagined Poppy had been busy sleeping with Jack Finnegan. Lee thought Poppy had betrayed her with her own spouse and wanted a confession. After Lee pressed her sister to reveal Jack was Luna Nozawa's father, Poppy stood there looking overwhelmed. The bold and the beautiful spoilers indicate Poppy will remain in a tough place, so stay tuned.
Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.